Hello everyone, my name is Uthman and together with me Afzal and Izhan. Today we'll be presenting a paper titled A Framework for Managing Ethics in Data Science Project by Paratasarati and his colleagues. So next slide. So data science can cause serious ethical issues. Common problems include privacy invasion, misuse of sensitive data, and biased algorithm. So many teams are trained in ethics, but there's no specific framework to guide them during their project. So why are they matter? So these problems can lead to discrimination, emotional harm, public backslash, and even lawsuits. In short, poor ethics can damage both people and organization. That is why managing ethics is crucial in data science. Next. So this paper introduces a structured framework to manage ethics throughout the data science project. It focuses on three key phases: data collection and cleaning, model building, and evaluation and deployment. So the goal is to help teams act responsibly while still creating useful and accurate models.
For the authors have developed their framework by first reviewing existing research papers, and thus they have distributed their findings into three main summaries. The first summary focuses on privacy and consent in data collection. The second one focuses on fair target variables and model benchmarking. And lastly, the final summary foresees consequences during deployment. Next. So this is the proposed framework. So there's three stages. The data cleaning part focuses on privacy. Data modeling emphasizes fair design, and deployment considers potential impacts that may happen. Evaluation process integrates this critical consideration throughout the framework. Next. So to validate this framework, the case study was conducted with a mid-sized IT company with 27 participants. So the process involved preparing and testing a questionnaire, and then the participants applies the framework throughout 7 weeks. After that, they gather feedbacks via interviews and final questionnaire. Finally, the data from the questionnaires and interviews are analyzed to gain insights towards the framework's reward effectiveness.
So looking at the results after having the company to use the framework and getting the questionnaire to be filled by the employees, we can see that it has a high agreement on the ethical guidance, strong practical usability, and positive impact on decision making. So this means that the framework is actually very effective in guiding ethical decision making in data science project. So this high agreement shows that it is clear and structured ethical guidelines that data scientists can follow systematically. So for the implications, we can see that the data ethics management framework can standardize the ethical practices, reduce the bias and privacy risk, enhance the transparency and accountability. So one real-world application is that we integrate, basically what we're doing is integrating ethics into the data pipelines. So basically, when companies are using the framework, it means that the companies are using utilizing ethics in the data pipeline. So for the limitations is that it is a single case study, meaning that it was only tested in one company. It was a self-reported feedback because only it relies on participant opinion, and it was a very short evaluation period, which is only 7 weeks. So for the future work, we think that they should expand the case study across industries for broader validation. They should develop automated ethical audits to assess models in real time, and they can integrate the framework with the global data ethics regulation. So this data ethics investment framework actually helps the data scientists systematically address ethical concerns. So the case study shows that it enhances transparency, fairness, and usability, making the ethical decision making more structured. So this is all from us. Thank you.